Well, here is something pretty unique. Unique, I say. That's right. Something unique. Um, Greg Lake of Emerson, Lake and Palmer fame singing, I believe in Father Christmas. So, yeah. Who would have thought Emerson, Lake and Palmer would do a Christmas song? But here it is. I believe in Father Christmas. So let's go ahead and jump into this while I'm setting it up. Give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Ring ding ding the bell so you get notifications. Hey, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, one of my all-time favorite bands. I mean, I've been a huge fan of ELP since I was a munchkin. Since I the first time I heard them. Emerson, Lake and Palmer are all individually very, very technical, high-end, very capable musicians, classically trained musicians, studio quality trained musicians. So in and of their own right. And then these guys just happen to get together and create Emerson, Lake and Palmer, where they're doing all of this crazy stuff, going back to some classical music and then modern stuff that they're doing. They're an incredibly talented group, threesome, as it were. And here they are doing a Christmas carol, and that's what we're all about today, Christmas carols. And I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season. I hope this helps get you in the Christmas spirit. Or if you're one of those, people who are not too keen on it being Christmas and you don't feel like you have any reason to celebrate, and maybe you're a bit of the bah humbug crowd. Well, count your blessings. Just remember you woke up and took a breath this morning, and that sure as hell beats the alternative. So with that said, let's listen to Greg Lake of Emerson, Lake and Palmer doing I Believe in Father Christmas. It's a beautiful song. This is not a first-time reaction for me.
They said there'll be snow at Christmas. They said there'll be peace on earth. But instead it just kept on raining. A veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and that Christmas tree smell, and eyes full of tinsel and fire.
He looks so young here.
They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a silent night. They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. And I looked to the sky with excited eyes. Then I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn, and I saw him and through his disguise. I wish you a hopeful Christmas. I wish you a brave new year. All anguish, pain and sadness, leave your heart and let your road be clear. They said there'd be snow at Christmas. They said there'd be peace on earth. Hallelujah, Noel, be heaven on hell. But Christmas we get deserve.
Wow. Well, there you go. Greg Lake, I believe in Father Christmas. You know, seeing how that ended with the war scenes and all that, you know, I think back to the school days and, oh, nothing is ever resolved by physical violence. You should never hit somebody and blah, 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 and what nonsense that has become. Seems like that's all our politicians do. No, don't get me wrong. I have the highest level of respect for our military and for our fighting men. Conversely, I have zero respect for the failures of our politicians and their inability to avoid conflicts. In fact, they seem to go to great lengths to create them. And boy, that just angers me so much. It really does. That said, I'm not a fan of war, but I am a fan of Christmas, and I do love this time of year. And how cool for Greg Lake to put out some. He looked like a young child himself then. Boy, I don't remember what year that came out with, but that, you know, that had to be back in the 70s. I would think mid-late 70s, somewhere in there. I believe in Father Christmas. How cool was that? Loved it, loved it, loved it. What's your thoughts? Get in the comments down below. Give me your thinking on this. Do you like listening to Greg Lake? Are you an Emerson, Lake and Palmer fan? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, I'll go find something else for us to listen to. Thanks, friends.